Okay, I'm going to attempt to do a video on CloneZilla. I believe it's 2.1.1.7. This is for 64-bit. I'm using Windows Home Premium. This is going to be how to restore an image. Stand by. So I'll go ahead and slide the disk in. Give it a second. Go ahead and boot. I already have the USB drive plugged in here. Here's the CloneZilla screen. It will be faster if you choose to boot to a USB drive rather than a CD-ROM, and you can use the program TuxBoot in order to burn the imaging program to a USB drive. So this first step is obviously choose your language. Now here you can just say don't touch. Next you can go ahead and start. Now here's where, if you already have it on a USB drive, you can go ahead and, or somewhere else, you can go ahead and restore it from an external device. This is where it's going to ask where it's at. Now if you if you read here, this is a USB, like say a USB drive or an external hard drive. I like to also use FreeNAS and set up an NFS server right there. But today we're going to use this local device here, so which is the this drive right here. Just press enter. That's going to ask, are you sure? It's going to look for the drive now. Now here it sees the NFS partition for Windows, and also it will see the USB drive at the end here. I believe the bottom one, I'm using a 250 gig external drive. It is right here, the new volume right there. So this is where it's going to look, where it's going to mount it. And I believe I guess today we'll just do a restore, or a save, I'm sorry. So you can just say continue, enter. It's going to say, we can just leave it as beginner mode. And we can say, first one, save disk. At this point, if you want to restore it, if you already created the partition, then you can restore it. But we are going to go ahead and save the current computer to this external drive. So we'll go ahead and say save. And here's where you can name it. I like to name it either if it's the person that you're doing a computer job for, or maybe the workstation. So we'll say HP Palvilion DV7. And you can get into specifics of the computer name or the serial number or whatever. So just hit enter. And it's going to ask you the source. So you're going to look at the internal drive, which by default you only have that option. Sorry, my camera's a little blurry. And we'll say skip checking. And you can say yes here. It's going to check it when you're done. Takes a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and say yes. Down here it's going to say enter. It's going to share. It's going to ask if you are you sure. Just press yes. There's the yes. I believe you enter it twice. And next, one more yes, I believe, and that's it. So now you can sit back and just let this go ahead and save it. And I'll continue from here. So that's the first Windows partition. Next is going to be part of the imaging process here. Then here will be the main partition right here. And you can tell by the size right there, 320 gig. So I'll try to check back when it's done. Looks like I have 21 minutes.